beat, nigga. That's how we do. You ready? This be my debut. Get it. Yo, so save that motherfucking crap for the next nigga to chew on. We 40 so deep, cool Grand Reaper hood on. Sleepwalker daydream, new world earth be the order. We go against the grain, we lay paint on track, we stick to the truth. Got a stack of top secret documents that probably worth some loot. Gold, oil, economy degrade. They fabricate a dream fake, people can't escape. Justice for all, the last be the first. Blessed be the curse, food for thought, I plead the first. I quench your thirst with a fresh flow, divine H2O2. Now let me do what the Pope do. It's tragic how they systematically control life like traffic. I seen them signs but still jam it. Bush, Dr. Habit, alchemy in the attic. Thoughts split the atom, chemistry up in the Maverick. Explosion without notice. Supplies act for you. We knew that shit would happen. Food, clothing, and shelter is all we need in this World War trilogy. Economic warfare, take what is yours. We do come in peace, an eye for an eye. Now I think it's your time to turn the cheek. Speak from the heartbeat, drums be the art, flutes be the veins, bass carrying my pain. It's one sun for all. How much longer till it burn out? Time gon' tell when the motherfucker.
Alright folks, back to Enoch. I think this is like one of the most incredible parts of the film. It gives me, certain parts of this gives me unbelievable goosebumps. I mean, I wouldn't call them goosebumps. Something else. It's incredible. Check this out and keep in mind this all happened. And it's gonna happen again. So have fun.
Angels are found throughout the Bible, during the Torah, and during the life of Jesus.
Yeah, alright, keep in mind folks, we're going through different angels here. There's different groups of them, and they're given different tasks. So try to listen. I hope it's loud enough for you.
In the Torah, or Old Testament, two classes of angels are named, seraphim and cherubim. St. Paul assigns additional ranks of angels. The 7 additional classes are angels, archangels, principalities, powers, virtues, dominions, and thrones. While some rankings work together in unison, some are separate and distinct. The angelic hierarchy can be compared to the church body. All are important and significant, and all work together to form the whole angelic body. In Judeo-Christian history, angels are a medium of God's power. They exist to execute God's will and carry out important tasks. They have revealed themselves to individuals as well as whole regions and nations and people, announcing news and coming events. Angels constitute God's court, sitting in the council with him. Hence they are called his council of the holy ones and the assembly of the saints. Psalm 89:7. The hosts or warring angelic angels are often present in the scriptures. In the prophetic books, angels appear as messengers bringing prophetic news to Israel or executing the will of God. It is written that they are formed by the breath of God and encompassed by light. Angels are attributed with light and are able to fly at tremendous speeds, being able to encircle the earth at the speed of light. They can travel around the earth 7.5 times in 1 second. Upon the coming destruction of Israel by the Assyrian army in the book of Kings, an angel enters the Syrian camp, killing 186,000 soldiers by morning. When angels take on the form of flesh, they become subject to the weaknesses of the flesh, like Jesus was when he became man.
He's like, my daddy's coming to get you, bitch. I'm gonna tell my dad. The one where he talk about Michael. By the way, if you don't know Michael, you don't want to fuck with Michael. He's like the head bouncer.
Most theologians agree that angels are technically genderless in their native spiritual form. However, angels are given masculine roles such as warrior and guardians, and so it follows that they are generally male-like in their fleshly form. However, there is a single reference to two female beings in Zechariah 5:9, in which two female angels are seen with wings like a stork, lifting a basket between heaven and earth. In Matthew, it states that angels are not given or taken in marriage. However, Jesus makes no mention of angels taking on the form of flesh. During Jesus' time, the book of Enoch and other ancient sources revealed the fallible nature of angels in the form of man. It was widely believed and known that angels had paired with the daughters of men.
Yeah, angels, fallen angels. Let's keep that in mind. But for those of you who don't know, angels were made less than a man. So we're higher than angels. Just something to ponder.
In the book of Revelations, the number of angels is said to be 1,000 thousands and many tens of thousands. While there is no specific number mentioned or given, it is clear that there are an incredible amount of angelic hosts. The fallen angels account only for 1/3 of the entire host, and there are said to be other angels who fell from grace on Mount Hermon in the Old Testament. Some angels hold positions of high rank, but at the same time carry out tasks within lower rankings. In Judeo-Christian tradition, Michael is the angel referred to as, who is like El,
My man Mike.
who is like God. Michael is viewed as the field commander of the army of God, or one of the chief prince angels. He is mentioned in the book of Daniel, the book of Jude, and the book of Revelations. In the book of Daniel, Michael appears as one of the chief princes, who in Daniel's vision comes to the angel Gabriel's aid in the clash of the fallen angel Goliath, the principality or power of Persia. The angel Gabriel mentioned in the book of Raphael, who is mentioned in the book of Tobit, and Uriel, who is mentioned in the book of Enoch, are all considered to be archangels. A chief fallen angel called Abaddon is mentioned in Revelation 17:8. He is also referred to as Apollyon in Greek, and is said to reside in the abyss, the Euphrates River, and Persian Gulf, where he and 3 other fallen angels will be released during the end times. Abaddon is referred to as an individual angel as well as a regional entity. His name means a place of destruction, which is associated to war, death, and devastation. He is described as the king of the bottomless pit, where he is currently bound till one of God's angels releases him. In the testimony of Solomon, Michael, the archangel, visits King Solomon and bestows upon him a ring of great power. The story goes that Solomon employs this ring to command Nephilim spirit demons in the building of the Holy Temple of Jerusalem. The ring of Sabaoth, or ring of the hosts, was able to cast out demons, control them, or even seize chief fallen angels. King Solomon is introduced as giving his experiences in meeting with various demons, each of whom he asks their names as well as the name of the angel that can overpower them. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael are considered by ancient Jewish sources as being the 4 seraphim standing in attendance at God's throne. Although they are the highest-ranking angels in the hierarchy, they also hold the title of being archangels. They are considered to be some of the highest-ranking revenue angels who have not sinned.
There's the fucking rush of goosebumps. Damn.
There are several mysterious appearances of an angel referred to as the angel of war. In the Testament of Solomon, many of the demon spirits reveal that they fear and flee at the sound and authority of an angel, which has the sum of 644 in his name. In Exodus, it is written, descendant angel.
Yes, folks, and that is another reason why the Indians came up with how. So they could see how many fingers you got. Which is probably going to be a good idea in the future, too. These fallen angels have... They may look like angels, but they have defects. You know? Like, you might not see the other side of their face where they got, that's fucking missing.
For them to keep thee in their way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. Exodus 23:20-21. On one occasion, in Judges, the angel of the Lord appears to Samson's mother and gives news that she will bear a son, even though she has been barren and able to conceive. They ask the angel his name so that they can offer thanks, but the angel says, "Why do you want to know my name? It is a secret." The word used here translates to one found in Isaiah 9:6. His name shall be called Wonderful. The captain of the host is none other than Jesus.
Hierarchy. This is another level. Probably my favorite part.
The seraphs, or seraphim, are generally accepted to be the highest order of God's angelic servants. They stand by God's throne chanting, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." Isaiah 6:3. Seraphim serve as the caretakers of God's throne. The name seraphim means the burning ones. They are beings of pure light and thought and have direct communication with God. They resonate with fire and love and are described as having 6 wings and 4 heads of different animals. Metatron, Lucifer, Camiel, Nathaniel, Gabriel, and Seraphil are all thought to be seraphim. Metatron is thought to be the transformed Enoch, and Sadophon the transformed Elijah, according to ancient oral tradition. Seraphil is described as an enormous brilliant angel, as tall as the 7 heavens. He is beautiful like lightning, and is a chief of the seraphim. He is committed to their care and teaches them songs to sing for the glorification of God. Certain passages also refer to the seraphim as fiery flying serpents. Serpent in Hebrew is associated to meaning charming or wise, unlike the snake in our modern culture. In Isaiah 6:2 it is written, "Each of them had 6 wings, with 2 he covered his face, and with 2 he covered his legs, and with 2 he would fly." Another interpretation is that the word comes from Rapha, meaning healer, and Ser, meaning higher being. There is much confusion in the ranks of angels. Some of the seraphim are considered archangels, even though the archangels are ranked 6 orders below that of the seraphim. Cherubim are considered the elect beings for the purpose of protection and guardianship. In Genesis 3:24 it says that God placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. The Hebrew word cherub is translated by some scholars as one who intercedes, and by others as knowledge. They are said to have 4 wings and 4 faces. Exodus 25 talks of how the ark was to be decorated with the cherubim, while 1 Samuel 4:4 says the Lord is enthroned between the cherubim. Thrones are living symbols of God's justice and authority, and are beings of tremendous power and movement. Thrones are known in Scripture as the bearers of justice. They are assigned and associated to planets and the channeling of energy of God throughout the universe. This position makes them some of the most powerful angels in the service of the Lord. Like their counterparts in the second angelic triad, they come the closest to all angels to spiritual perfection, and emanate the light of God with mirror-like goodness. They, despite their greatness, are said to be intensely humble, an attribute that allows them to dispense justice with perfect objectivity and without fear or pride or ambition. Because they are living symbols of God's justice and authority, they are sometimes personified as the chariots of God. The thrones are said to reside in either the 3rd or 4th heaven.